Hey guys, and welcome to the brand new series on my channel, which is the Borussia Mönchengladbach career mode. I thought I'd do another one because at the moment on EA Access, the issue is Ultimate Team really isn't that good. When you play career mode, it's a lot better, and obviously that means we are going to be doing a new series, and it is going to be Borussia Mönchengladbach. There were two other teams that I were potentially going to do, is Swansea and Roma, but in the end, everyone wanted Borussia Mönchengladbach, so we're going to be using them. I think this series will go on for potentially 3 seasons. It'll be just a nice little thing on the side. Mainly the Derby career mode going up on this channel every other day. And then obviously this probably maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So we're going to pick the most expensive pre-season tournament. I don't understand why anyone would pick a lower rated one, because in my opinion most people probably play career mode on professional to world class. So the rating that the difficulty of the pre-season is probably about world class or professional. So we're just making our first team lineup. Originally it was like a 4-4-1-1, and I feel the 4-2-3-1 will probably be better just to be able to get more players involved in the team. And of course it will be able to make us a little bit more structured, because in the 4-4-1-1 it's a little bit more attacking, and I think defensively we need to do a lot better. So we're going to go into the training here, and what I did is actually played the games, but I didn't think that you guys would want to see them. But if you do want to see them, make sure you do drop a comment down below, and I will record them for the next episode, because this one was only commentated because obviously I've just come back from college and it's really dark, so I couldn't record a live commentary. So I thought I'd do it now, and yeah, it's going to be a nice series for you guys to watch. It'll be a little bit different than Derby career mode, because on the Derby career mode I can only spend like 5 to 10 mil on this. You can probably spend 10 mil plus on a player, of course. So we just simulate the training sessions just to see how they develop, and I think it's probably better by playing them. It tends to only go up by a little bit when you sim, but it's probably going to go a lot faster if you sim. But we are going to put some bids in here for some players, mainly strikers. I feel that's what we need to improve on. Charlie Austin, how did nobody sign him last season? Obviously he's got 12 months left on his contract. Maybe they'll pick him up in January. But we're going to go into our first game of the pre-season tournament against Swansea. I'm just having a quick look at some of the kits that we do potentially have on offer, and they are really nice kits, to be fairly honest. And of course Swansea were the team that kind of came third. It was between Roma and Borussia Mönchengladbach in the end. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this series. I think the team that they have is actually quite interesting. There's a few quite old defenders that you need to replace, and then there's some really good wonder kids in this squad. Obviously Thorgan has been one of the main ones. So we go into the game against Swansea City, and in the first 2 minutes of the match we pick up the ball with Herman the German. What a beastly player he is, one of the best players in this team. And Stindl here with the chip through ball, Traore with the volley, and we get the game kicked off with 1 minute 52 on the board. And then a beautiful celebration here into the camera, which is a new feature to career mode, ultimate team, all the game modes. Obviously it's a gameplay thing, and I really like it. It makes it a little bit more personal. It's a nice close-up on the goal scorer, and it's a good thing for him, because in my opinion Traore is a bit more of a player on the bench, but if he can get some goals, get some assists, then I definitely will be playing him. So on pre-season tournaments you can actually make unlimited substitutions, so that is what we're going to do now. Just bring on as many players as possible. Unfortunately they don't really have the most of depth at Borussia Mönchengladbach. There is Johnson and Raphael out at the moment with international tournaments, I think, so obviously they're coming back eventually, so we probably don't need another cam, and fullback wise we're very good. But then there, Xhaka, beautiful strike. It kind of deflects off the defender. Like, I think that was about 90% of the reason that goal did go in, because without that deflection there's no way that would have gone in. So I'm not too sure how that went down as Xhaka's goal, but nevertheless we're going to go into the final few minutes of the game, and that is how it does end in the end. A 2-0 victory against Swansea, which does show you technically this team is better, but at the same time I'm playing against the computer. It's probably going to be easier, so maybe I should have gone for Swansea, but hopefully you guys do understand it. It's going to be a little bit different as well, because the Bundesliga, I've never actually recorded one. I've done a Serie A career mode in the past. I've done obviously Championship with Derby, then going up to the Prem, so I think a Bundesliga one will be quite nice. I was tempted to do Wolfsburg, but I feel Borussia Mönchengladbach, they've got a very interesting team this year, so let's see how they are, and I think it's going to be really interesting. So we're going to put some bids in here for some strikers. Batshuayi, the first one from Marseille, a very good option. Then Ezekiel from Anderlecht, a really pacey striker. I think he's got about 95 pace, and he is only 21, 75 rated, very good card on Ultimate Team, and obviously on career mode he'll be just as good. So we're just putting these bids in here. If you want to pause at any moment just to see them, a little bit more clear, but I like to keep the first episode like around the 10-minute mark. I don't want to be going on for about 15-20 minutes, and it's not too fun. So we got some BPL strikers here. Batafumi Gomes from Swansea, another player that I was really looking forward to on career mode, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that Swansea one for a while. So yeah, Kramaric, he's got his now picture, he's got 4-star skills, he's a very good player actually, he's got a good potential as well, so can't wait to see him in career mode. And unfortunately I've actually got any of the potential ratings yet, so I don't really know who's a good player to sign and who's a bad player to sign, so it's kind of hit and miss on what signings will be good and stuff like that. So we're just going to sim this game against Genoa. We do get the 4-0 victory, and another player that looks incredible this year is Manolas from Roma. That's why I really wanted to do a Roma one, because they're two defenders, Szczesny, Dzeko, Pjanic. There's so many good players at that club. But I think Borussia Mönchengladbach, there's a bit more of a job to be done at this club. Obviously, Roma, they've probably got 80 plus in pretty much every position. Borussia Mönchengladbach, it's probably pushing on for 80. I think there's Xhaka, Herman the German, and Raphael. Apart from that, Sommer as well, and the centre-backs. But apart from that, it's basically like a 76 rated team. So just putting some more improved offers in for those strikers, because at the moment we've only really got Dermich. There is the young player Hygota, who did assist the goal against Xhaka in the last game. So I think we do need a better option in that striker position, because if we've only got two and one of them's a 70 rated striker, we're not going to do too well this season, especially when we've got Champions League football, because you're going to be basically playing every 3 days, so you need a big squad, and yeah, we just need them strikers to get the goals. So unfortunately Hazard did get injured, he's not quite back to full fitness, so we're just going to try Stindl at the centre attacking mid position. It's a bit of a shame we can't actually use Raphael and Johnson as well, because they are quite good players, and it'll be interesting to see how they come into the side when they do come back from international break. Obviously the semi-final is against Liverpool, a really big game, and against a pretty big opposition. They're probably one of the bigger teams in this pre-season tournament. So I was going to make more changes. As you can see, I was contemplating, do I play this Shaw's guy, but then I thought it's Liverpool, so I think we do need to play our best team and see how we do. So we go into the game against Liverpool here. We do actually show off their first team lineup first, and they've got Bogdan in goal, Kolo Toure, Dejan Lovren, some really banterous players in this team. Jordan Ibe, the former Derby County player, out wide on the left, Milner on the right, and yeah, that back three of like Bogdan, Kolo Toure and Lovren, a little bit debatable. But anyway, into the game we go. Jordan Henderson, not exactly leading by example and giving away a penalty there in the 4th minute of the match. Not the best to start Liverpool were looking for, and this will be a good test, this team, because Liverpool, they've probably got 80s plus in pretty much every position, so if we can get a good result in this game, that'd be really nice to see. So Dermich does step up to the spot. A new signing this season for Borussia Mönchengladbach. He was at Bayer Leverkusen last season. Puts away the penalty, and I think that's me there. If you can see on the touchline, he does go to celebrate with me. I'm pretty sure I did put myself with a grey suit. It doesn't exactly look like a suit. It looks like a grey trackie. But anyway, I think it's a nice new addition just to see your player go celebrate with the manager. It would be nice if they had a bit more customization with the manager, because you don't know how old you are, you don't know how what you look like and stuff like that, so that'll be a nice thing in future career modes. But that was a nice penalty there. Not exactly much Bogdan could do, or he did either. He just stood down the middle and let it go in. So there we go, celebrating with the player. That's nice to see, and there are actually quite a few nice new cinematic animations like that. So we go into the 80th minute of the match here. Bit of pressure on Skirtle, passes it back to Bogdan. Yeah, just lets it go through his legs and go into the back of the net. This is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen on career mode, especially from Bogdan. Liverpool, it's like it's scripted. It's like, ooh, Luke's playing Liverpool, let's just put something in really bullshit that would probably happen in real life anyway into the game, and that is how it does end. What a bit of Bogdan banter right there from Bogdan. Just why would you let it go through your legs? Surely you'd just boot the ball. I don't understand his thought process there. But anyway, if you've seen anything crazy like that on career mode, leave some comments down below. So, putting in the contract here for Mame Diouf. He is a really nice player. He did actually play for Hannover 96, I think, before in the Bundesliga. So, he did do quite nicely. If he can come back and do a nice job, that'd be also good. So, Charlie Austin accepted the, I think it was 6 million plus Browers. I think that's a perfectly fine price for him. He's very good striker, 77 rated, and we are going to give him a crucial first team player position, and we do actually get 3.7 million for beating Liverpool, so that's basically half of Charlie Austin's transfer budget kind of thing, so that's good to see. We do get an offer here for Xhaka, but I'm not going to sell him. He's one of the main reasons I've done this career mode, because he's a quality player. We get a few more transfer offers accepted for Ezekiel. He's a little bit different than Charlie Austin and Dermich. I think he's a bit more of an impact player, kind of Javier Hernandez style, so I think Ezekiel could be quite good to bring in. Another interesting one is Kramaric. He's 24, so he's kind of getting on a bit. He's nearly at his prime. Is he worth getting for the 3 million? Maybe. He's on quite cheap wages. We get another transfer offer in here for Jan Sommer. We are going to put the 32 million, I think it was. But I think if it goes to like 27, I'm really tempted to accept that. But Charlie Austin does accept the contract. He is going to be our first signing in this series. I don't understand how nobody else in the Prem signed this guy. It's really, really, really unknown why nobody went for him. But anyway, we're going to end off the episode here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. It's a really nice series to add to the channel, and since EA Access and Ultimate Team, they're not really doing that well together, so I think a bit of career mode just to start FIFA will be quite nice. It's a game mode they've actually developed quite nicely, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If we could smash over 40 likes, we actually got 60 likes on the first episode of the Derby career mode when I'm recording this at 1:30 in the morning, so maybe it's more, and I really am grateful for you all you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this series as well. Smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.